Hi there, my name's Amelia Kyazze, and I'll be reading to you Edmundo's Predicament for the National Flash Fiction Day Anthology 2021. Edmundo Rodriguez wakes up to find that his right arm, below the elbow, has been turned into a gun. An AK-47 to be precise. Russian made. Fairly used from the look of it. Shit, he says. Lying there, he looks to see if anyone else has noticed, but they've all left him to oversleep. The barracks are empty. He swings his legs and the encumbered arm over to the left side in order to stand up. Thank God it's a bottom bunk, he thinks. He uses his left hand to pull his pajama top down over his bloated belly and tugs on the right sleeve, trying to cover up somehow. The hardware sticks out without compromise. He goes into the cubicle and hears a flush from the one next to him. A small panic rises like sick in his throat. He comes out to see Griffiths at the sink, fully uniformed and checking on his slick hair. Overslept, eh? Griffiths doesn't bother to make eye contact. Sergeant will have your ass. He throws it back over his shoulder and leaves. Edmundo reaches for his toothbrush and startles himself with the clack of metal hitting the porcelain. He underestimates the length of the thing, despite the fact he's held one 1,000 times. His mind is on the sergeant, and whether he can get through the day without being singled out. If he can just get through the morning exercises, at lunch he could sneak over to the mechanics block and see if something could be done about his little predicament. He struggles out of his pajamas and crumples them under his pillow. Socks are difficult, but laces are impossible, he realizes with despair. He walks out of the barracks with them dangling and tangling under the soles. His uniform remains untucked where he can't reach behind the right hip. Morning, Rodriguez, Sergeant bellows, as Edmundo attempts to sneak into the clump of fellows coming out of the mess hall. Overslept, did we? It's not a question. Edmundo mumbles something small, looking at his neglected laces. Right, that's 20 laps around the field, Sergeant shouts, as he always does. At first, Edmundo worries it's for him alone, but he's relieved when all the men move in unison and accelerate to a trot. He's near the back, but not the very tail of the group. If he keeps his head down and his arm close to his side, perhaps no one will notice. He stumbles once, stepping on the back of a guy's boots. Keep off, you pussy, a hiss comes from ahead. The men move like a school of fish around the familiar barriers of the field track. No one is allowed to deviate or break free.